Good morning and welcome to the Perkins Garage's YouTube channel for a walk around video on a Ford Kuga Titanium Edition. But before we do get started, if you are enjoying the Perkins Garage's YouTube content, who can blame you? Why don't you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and if you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comments section below. This here is a chrome blue Ford Kuga Titanium Edition featuring the 1.5 litre EcoBoost engine producing 150 PS of power. That 150 PS of power is then transmitted through a 6-speed manual gearbox. We are registered on a 2022 registration, meaning it will take Ford warranty with us until March 2025. The vehicle itself is just under 5,000 miles, but like always, I'll get the exact number once we're on the dash in a moment. So, this lovely Kuga Titanium. First port of call, getting the remote central locking out my pocket and waking up the daytime running lights. A quick disclaimer. They're going to be flashing in your video simply because the frequency in which my camera records at. But let me assure you, they're not flashing. They give you the ultimate visibility to be seen by other road users no matter what the lighting condition. So you've got some lovely daytime runners. And inside there we have the full LED headlights as well, the quad prism LED headlights. Below that, front fog lights, and we can see the first parking sensor. Parking sensors trail along the front lip of the bumper, but in the middle there we have a little radar, and that is for the driver assistance pack. In particular, that is for the pre-collision assist. As we're moving our way around the front bumper, we eventually get to a beautiful 18-inch machine cut alloy wheel. So the machine cut is the silver shiny face, and then we've got the magnetic grey colour just behind. The tyres fitted on this vehicle are the Continental Eco Contact 6, and as you can see, they're in fantastic condition with plenty of happy motoring miles on them yet. Just in between the wheel you can see the silver painted brake caliper. I say, very nice. Looking up into the sound dampening sound screen, I don't even see it from over there, sound screen. It's going to reduce the noise inside the cabin. We have some sensors to talk about also. One there, automated lights. The sun goes down, the moon comes up, your lights come on. How hassle free is that? Up there we have one for traffic speed sign recognition and also the auto dip beam and rain sensing wipers. Back down to the vehicle now, just as it starts to rain. We go round the vehicle and we'll show you a bit of specs. On the driver's door we have keyless entry. So let me just demonstrate that to you. Whoa, let's go the other way. Half zoom now. So, a tap behind the door handle unlocks the vehicle. Tap on the 4 lines locks the vehicle. As you can see, we have power folding and heated door mirrors. Right, back to normal zoom and we'll make our way around the offside. As you can see, we have rear privacy glass, and you guessed it, that travels around the rear of the vehicle. At this stage of the video, I take you to the offside rear of the vehicle and I get nice and high and I shimmy the camera all the way down, show you just how lovely all the bodywork is. And then down and around to the offside rear. Obviously we have rear discs on this vehicle if you are interested. Coming around the back now, rear parking sensors. So front and rear parking sensors complemented beautifully with a high definition reversing camera. Beautiful. So we're going to give the near side the exact same treatment now. So we're going to start nice and high up and we're going to work our way down the body. Love the colour. I am a big fan of the chrome blue. It looks spectacular. Okay, near side rear wheel now. Give you a nice zoom in on that. And we'll follow that all the way down to the near side front and give you a good look at that. Also, as you can see, nice set of matching Continental Eco Contact 6 tyres. Right, you are. So now we can go to the back of the vehicle. I can double click on the boot button and that will unlock the hands-free power tailgate. So just to clarify, button button twice opens the tailgate. To shut it again, we have a button on the right hand side of the boot seal. Big fan of the boots in the Kuga. Let's start from the top. We have a built-in tonneau cover, so when you open the tailgate, it's not going to get in your way, it's not going to reduce the volume inside the boot. Very nice feature. Apart from that, we have a lovely large volume boot, and under there a space saver spare wheel. We have a 12-volt socket to the left hand side, and to the right, and also on the left hand side, We have these lovely little toggles here, so you can pull on those and it drops the seat down. So if you were loading your fishing rods in, your skis, you have a nice flat entry to do so. Marvellous. I click on that, stand clear, and that will shut the tailgate. Okay, time to look inside the vehicle. See, a little lesson for everybody. I use keyless entry to unlock it. Obviously I could undo the boot on the key, but I didn't actually unlock the vehicle. So with keyless entry, after about 30 seconds or so, it will lock the vehicle if you haven't gone inside it. So it's a nice safety feature, meaning it's only going to be you getting in the vehicle. So these titanium Kuga's got a lovely interior, so it's like a nice hard wearing plastic on the side. You have the leather armrests and then window controls on every door card. Let's just put the seatbelt back in its clip there, look, so it's nice and easy. When I put the seat up, one finger clips in, so easy. As you can see, we have an abundance of space in the back of this Kuga, so we've got a lovely amount of legroom. Down the bottom there is a USB-A and a USB-C charging point to keep all your devices nicely charged. Floor mats already in there, already included, don't have to worry about that. And we'll pan it round now to have a look at the seats. So in the titaniums you get a part leather, part cloth interior, and the cloth is a very durable, very robust material. It's going to be nice and easy to clean and keep looking as beautiful as it is now. As you can see, it's all defined by some lovely white stitching all the way around. If you have some kiddies and you need the kiddie seats, that are ISO fixing seats, you can clip those into the near side rear or the offside rear seat. Okay, if you wouldn't mind, I'm getting soaked, so let's just jump inside the vehicle now. It's going to open up the driver's door card very quickly. All 4 window controls and mirror controls and interior locking just next to the door handle. Spinning it around now, we can see the driver's and the passenger seat. So I'll give you a nice look at that leather. Again, a part cloth, part leather design. Some lovely white stitching, and we have a 10-way adjustable driver's seat with lumbar support there as well. I'm just going to jump inside. Please excuse the distortion on the microphone, just bear with me for a second. Sorry about that, that seemed a bit rushed, but I was getting a bit wet. Okay, so we have a beautiful digital dashboard. The exact number on the dash there is 5,047.1 miles. With your foot on the brake, the foot on the clutch even, manual vehicle, the light goes green on the engine start stop. One click of it turns the vehicle on. Equally, it's going to wake up the digital driver display. So I'm going to give you a quick tour around that display, and I'm going to be using the return, the arrows up and down, and the menu button on the right hand side cluster. Whilst we're here, we also have a voice command, a pick up, decline, and a previous and next song function there as well. Anywho, the screen. Click OK to get rid of the seatbelt warning sign. The left hand side is a coolant temperature sensor. In the middle there, a digital speedo. The right hand side is an RPM gauge times 1000, that's the revolutions of the engine. And further right we have a fuel gauge. At the bottom we have all the essential information the driver may need, such as seatbelt warning signs, a digital fuel gauge, ambient air temperature, and the odometer down at the bottom left, as well as a compass. Southwest facing, who knew? So the middle part of the screen is where you're going to find your trip computers and all of your cruise control functions. So when you engage cruise control, it's going to come up on the screen below. But as you can see, we have different trip computers, live tyre pressures, we have a calm screen there as well. We have an average fuel consumption. So yeah, so all of your regular trip computers and fuel consumption graphs are found just there. Zoom out again, we're going to show you the left hand side of the steering wheel is where you'll find all of your cruise controls. It's a very ergonomic place to have it, so if I can just focus the camera quickly. So it's easy to take on and off a standby, set your limiter, cancel, and adjust your speed accordingly. Also on that cluster we have a volume minus, volume plus, and a mute button as well. Okay, before we go and look at the screen, let's talk about your sound system. One of the best sound systems Ford currently produce, which is a Bang & Olufsen, and that gives you 575 watts of audio through 10 individual speakers. So if you're into your music and require a good sound system, it's the vehicle for you. This is a Sync 3.4 module with satellite navigation. So a quick tour around here. I'm just going to change hand of camera. We have audio. So in audio we can go into sources, and in sources we have FM, DAB and Bluetooth audio. So if your phone supports Bluetooth, you can connect your phone and the vehicle together, so when all your calls come through, it's all hands free. In navigation, we have the lovely Sync 3.4 navigation. Accept the license to make sure I'm not doing anything unlawful. Click the search bar, top left hand side. When the keypad loads, if you'd like to come to Perkins to look at this Kuga, you're going to need Charlie, Mike, 77, 6, Sierra, Alpha. Click the search box and it will navigate your route. From there, I'm not going to click start because it'll start shouting at me, but you can have the directions appear on the screen ahead of you. Really nice little feature. So returning back to your home page once more, so audio phone navigation, we have mobile apps and settings. Whilst I'm here, I'm going to show you how lovely the reversing camera looks as well. So you have a lovely high definition reversing camera, and at the top right hand side, a proximity sensor for the front and rear parking sensors. Pop it out of reverse now. This screen is fully supportive of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so whichever software you have on your mobile phone, plug your phone in using the USB data port down at the bottom, and it will mirror your phone onto this screen. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please refer to my other photographs where I've shown you my Apple phone connected with Apple CarPlay, and it gives you a good idea. But basically, it will mirror your phone onto the screen, giving you ability to use a lot of your apps on your screen from your mobile, such as messages, so you can type them or speak your messages out. You can make phone calls, you can do navigation, so if you prefer using Apple Maps or Google Maps or Waze, all transferable onto the screen. All your podcasts, your audiobooks, anything you like, but it's a nice hands-free system. For me, the main selling point behind it is this voice command button. So with my iPhone connected, push that one down, it activates Siri. And Siri is a very friendly voice assistant. You can get her to do a multitude of different things: play music, set navigation, set reminders, what's the weather like in a cricket, anything you like, but it keeps your hands off your phone. Essential. I think it's £500 fine now. Don't want that. So that is the sync module in all its beauty. Coming south now, we have dual zone climate control, so both sides of the cabin can be set to individual temperatures. For reference, I have a very cold passenger most of the time, so I can keep her nice and warm by keeping myself nice and cool. In the middle, we have different demist vents, automatic function, different flows of vents in the middle, recirculation, air conditioning, max AC, and at the bottom, fan speed and electronically heated front screen. Down in this little section here, when we get down to it, we have a USB-C, a USB-A, and a 12-volt socket. That is where you'll connect your phone for the Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. This is the 6-speed gear knob, gear selector, gear shifter, whatever you'd like to call it. So 6-speed, reverse, up and left, parking sensors to the left hand side. We have a mode button and equally an automated stop-start. Further back is this little lever. This is for your electronic handbrake. That automatically cancels when you do set off, but you have to manually apply it by pulling up that lever once you're done. That button there is for auto hold function, so it's not going to let you go. One thing I'm going to mention in this video is cup holders. Same cup holder designs I've got in my Focus, and it's amazing. Basically, I'm a fanatic of cup holders. What's the point of driving if you can't have a coffee? So whether it's a big drink, massive drink, small drink, can, McDonald's, anything you like, you can adjust these two bars to your preference, clamping drinks in. That is a fantastic design. Big fan. And once you're done, pull the cover over. Love that. Really am a fan of that, if you couldn't tell. Before I go, I just wanted to go back to the screen and just show you around the mode button. So you click on the mode button, it will change the dynamic of the screen ahead of you. So we have an eco mode, we have a sport mode, we have a slippery, a snow and sand, and back to normal. But any screen you put it in is going to change the aesthetic. So in eco, it goes to a nice light blue colour. Then if you go to sport, it comes in a grey-red colour to give you a more sportier intent. So that is about it for me today. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you did have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. Or if you'd like to get in touch, 01376 550 899. Thank you and goodbye.